Jeff, thanks a lot for taking the time. It's been a heck of a lot off season for a lot of players, including yourself, with you finally finishing quarantine just, I guess, today. How did it feel to finally get on the ice for the first time in a little while?
Yeah, no, it definitely feels good. I mean, it's hard to stay in shape while you're kind of quarantining, but I mean, they did a great job of making sure we had equipment and everything. So I did about as good of a job as you can, and it's just nice to kind of get the feet moving and hop out there and get on the ice with the team for sure.
We talked a little bit in the off season as well after you signed your pro contract with the Moose in the summer, but what was that off season like for you with just really a lot of unknowns on the horizon?
Yeah, I mean, timing wise was probably the hardest thing to plan out. I mean, you don't know if you're trying to ramp it up for a month from now or 3 months from now or 9 months from now. So that was probably the biggest adjustment. But I mean, I had a great team to work out with back home, and everything was kind of just adjusting on the fly. And I mean, everybody was kind of in similar situations. Nobody really knew exactly what the plan was. So all you can really do is just try to prepare as much as you can. But it's nice to be out here and finally have some hope and get some games going.
With this being your first, I guess, professional camp and professional skate, what was sort of the biggest difference you noticed between this and maybe your time at Cornell?
I think just, I mean, I know I'm a couple days late to camp here, but we hopped into systems pretty much right away. And I mean, at school, you're kind of getting a new class in every year and kind of trying to get those guys not only acclimated to the systems on ice, but also, the school life here. I mean, I feel like it's obviously your full-time job, so you can kind of hop right into the systematic aspect of the game. And I think it was nice to have a practice with a lot of structure and a focus for sure. So I think just jumping right into systems right away was probably the biggest adjustment from school.
We'll go next to Mike Sawatsky. Go ahead, Mike.
Jeff, can you tell me when your game, you played 4 games with Florida. When were those games?
So I think my first game was around maybe January 10th. I think I fit 4 games in from January 10th to around January 17th, I think. Somewhere in that range. Okay.
How helpful was that? And what do you make of the fact that you don't have a schedule yet? You could be waiting for a while. Who knows what will happen? How do you wrap your head around that?
Yeah, the games I got in Florida were great because, I mean, 9 months of just kind of working out and doing kind of off-season skates. I mean, they're great for staying in shape and stuff, but there's really no way to simulate the pace and the speed of a game. So I think going down there and getting those games in was just it was great for, building that awareness again, building that timing. It was a great program down there, and really grateful that they just kind of let me come in on such short notice. So, I mean, I think those couple games will help me just kind of hopefully get up to speed a little quicker than if I was just coming in from, regular off-season skates.
You were the captain in Cornell, right?
One of 3, yeah. With track.
One of 3.
Yeah.
So do you consider yourself a leadership type of player?
I like to hop in and just kind of at least be vocal and kind of try to lead as much as I can. I mean, the approach we had at school was kind of everybody can step into a leadership role. And, we had, I mean, our motto was kind of, we had 30 leaders, whether you were a first-year guy or fourth-year guy. So, I mean, everybody was really welcoming in terms of, hopping on board and kind of trying to be a leader right away. So I think it's just a kind of a good approach to have, whether or not you're actually in a leadership role. I think everybody can kind of bring some sort of leadership aspect to the table for sure.